Let's dive deep into the latest buzz around the New England Patriots and their ongoing efforts to strengthen the wide receiver position, which has become a hot topic among fans and analysts alike. Recently, there have been significant developments involving Rashad Bateman, a wide receiver from the Baltimore Ravens, that could potentially impact the Patriots roster and offensive strategy moving forward. Before the Ravens locked Bateman down with a new 3-year contract worth nearly $37 million, there were reports that the Patriots expressed genuine interest in acquiring him through a trade. This interest came at a pivotal moment when Bateman was actively seeking a new deal with Baltimore, but the team was not willing to meet his demands. As a result, the Ravens gave Bateman permission to explore trade options, and the Patriots were among several teams identified as potential landing spots for the wide receiver. This sequence of events sheds light on how the Patriots continue to aggressively pursue ways to upgrade their receiving core, signaling that they're not entirely satisfied with the current group. The fact that they engaged in talks to bring in Bateman, even if it ultimately didn't materialize, reveals a clear intent to bolster the offensive weapons available for their young quarterback. While the Ravens eventually chose to retain Bateman, by offering him a lucrative contract, the Patriots' involvement in the initial trade talks underscores their commitment to building a more dynamic and reliable receiving unit. From the Patriots' perspective, this situation also highlights some challenges they face internally, particularly concerning players like Jalen Waddle and Javon Baker. Both of these receivers were selected in the draft with some expectations, but their progress so far hasn't solidified their status as dependable contributors. With new competition potentially on the horizon, it's becoming evident that their spots on the roster might be at risk. The arrival of a high-profile wide receiver would likely push those players further down the depth chart, making it harder for them to earn meaningful playing time. This is the nature of the NFL, where performance and potential often dictate who stays and who moves on. Looking beyond Bateman, the Patriots are still monitoring the free agent market closely. Two names that stand out as possible fits for New England are Keenan Allen and Amari Cooper, both veteran receivers with proven track records. Keenan Allen has shown exceptional route running skills and reliable hands throughout his career, but it seems unlikely that he will end up in New England. His history with the Los Angeles Chargers and Chicago Bears suggests he might prefer to return to familiar surroundings, where he has established relationships and a proven role. On the other hand, Amari Cooper could be a much more realistic target. Cooper's ability to stretch the field and make plays in critical situations makes him an appealing option for any team looking to add a veteran presence. A 1-year deal offering a significant salary could be mutually beneficial, allowing Cooper to showcase his talents while giving the Patriots a reliable boundary receiver. If the Patriots don't land one of those top-tier free agents, the next tier of available wide receivers includes names like DJ Chark and Allen Robinson. Unfortunately, these players represent a noticeable drop-off from the elite options. For a coaching staff focused on crafting a well-balanced and effective offense, settling for these secondary targets might not align with their long-term vision. The Patriots have historically prioritized players who fit their scheme and can immediately contribute, so it's doubtful that these names would generate the same level of enthusiasm within the organization. Beyond those, other options such as Gabe Davis and N'Keal Harry and Tyler Boyd are floating around the market, but none of these seem to fit the profile the Patriots are seeking at this moment. Despite the uncertainty and competition, the Patriots' front office and coaching staff continue to explore every avenue to improve their receiving room. The NFL's offseason is a constantly evolving landscape, with voluntary workouts and training camps shaping how teams approach final roster decisions. It's not unusual for a team like New England to keep their eyes open for emerging talent or unexpected opportunities to strengthen their lineup. In this sense, the possibility of another wide receiver arriving is very much alive, and fans should stay tuned for any late-breaking developments. This wide receiver situation unfolds alongside the ongoing story of the Patriots' young quarterback, who is entering his second year in the league with both excitement and pressure mounting. The coaching staff, led by Mike Vrabel, appears to have strong faith in his ability to lead the team forward. Vrabel's confidence is evident in how he positions the quarterback at the center of team activities, from running drills to orchestrating on-field communication. The quarterback's voice has grown louder and more commanding, signaling a transition from rookie uncertainty to emerging leadership. This evolution is critical for New England's aspirations in the coming season. Meanwhile, the Patriots have also been managing their backup quarterback situation thoughtfully. The trade that brought Joe Milton to the team reflects a strategic move to relieve some of the pressure on the young starter. Milton, a talented player with room to grow, offers a safety net and potential competition, which can push the starter to elevate his game. Additionally, Josh Dobbs, signed as a backup, is expected to embrace his role professionally, providing stability behind the scenes. This quarterback depth chart configuration suggests the Patriots are building a structure to support sustained success rather than rushing into uncertain experiments. With all these pieces in motion, the Patriots have a clear goal: return to the playoffs. While the Buffalo Bills remain a dominant force in the AFC East and the primary hurdle to a division title, New England's focus is on steady progress and solidifying their identity. The team's fortunes will hinge largely on how well the wide receiver room shapes up and how the quarterback adapts and improves in his sophomore campaign. These intertwined storylines create a compelling narrative that fans will be following closely as the season approaches. Turning our attention now to another intriguing storyline unfolding in the NFL: the perception and expectations surrounding the Patriots quarterback as he heads into his second year. There's been a lot of chatter and debate about where he stands among the league's young signal callers, and some recent rankings have sparked quite a bit of controversy. For instance, a well-regarded analytics site recently placed him as the 22nd best quarterback overall. That ranking caught many off guard, considering the fact that he played for a team that struggled significantly last season, finishing near the bottom of the league standings. What makes this ranking even more surprising is the inclusion of some quarterbacks who have yet to even take the field for a regular season NFL game, like J.J. McCarthy, who was ranked ahead of him. This raises questions about the criteria used and whether such evaluations fully capture the nuances of player development, especially for someone still very much in the early stages of their career. It's important to remember that the Patriots quarterback missed a significant portion of his rookie season, which makes any judgment based on limited game tape somewhat premature. Looking at the AFC as a whole, the top tier of quarterbacks is fairly clear-cut. You have established stars like Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Justin Herbert, and a few others who consistently demonstrate elite playmaking abilities. There's little debate about these players occupying the top spots in the conference. Placing the Patriots quarterback within the top 7 in the AFC seems reasonable, especially when considering the talent pool beyond those elite names. This middle tier includes players who have shown flashes of brilliance but are still proving themselves over a longer period. Over in the NFC, the landscape looks quite different. The conference lacks a true superstar quarterback in some eyes, but it is stacked with solid mid-tier talent. Players like Jalen Hurts, Jared Goff, Trevor Lawrence, Baker Mayfield, and a handful of others make up a crowded field where rankings can vary widely depending on who you ask. Adding Caleb Williams, last year's first overall draft pick, into the mix further complicates matters and pushes some of the other quarterbacks lower down the list. If you factor in all these players, it's easy to see how the Patriots quarterback could fall to 16th or so in overall league rankings, depending on how you weigh potential versus production. Some might argue that quarterbacks like Dak Prescott, Sam Darnold, Geno Smith, and even rookies who had a playoff appearance last year deserve to be ranked higher, while others might suggest veteran players such as Aaron Rodgers and Russell Wilson, despite their recent struggles and changes. Scenery should not be counted out entirely. This mix of experienced veterans, promising young players, and unproven talent creates a wide spectrum of opinions and contributes to the debate about where the Patriots quarterback fits in the grand scheme of the NFL. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy, share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In what's quickly becoming the hottest whisper around NFL circles, the buzz is growing louder that star linebacker TJ Watt may be donning a different uniform this coming season, that of the New England Patriots. While nothing has been officially announced by either camp, multiple sources close to the situation suggest a 3-year agreement is on the table, and the deal may already be as good as done. The Steelers, long viewed as unlikely to part ways with the defensive player of the year candidate, now seem to be quietly preparing for life after Watt. Speculation swirled over the past few weeks following a string of cryptic social media posts and Watt's noticeable absence from several off-season team functions. Patriots insiders are reportedly bracing for a major defensive acquisition, and some are linking it directly to Watt. If true, this would mark one of the boldest moves in recent memory for New England. Under head coach Jared Mayo and newly restructured front office leadership, the Patriots are in the midst of a quiet rebuild, and a Watt signing would signal they're ready to contend sooner rather than later. Known for his ferocious pass rush and high football IQ, Watt could be the perfect complement to the Patriots' emerging young core on defense. Fans of both franchises are watching closely. Steelers loyalists are divided. Some frustrated at the idea of losing a generational talent, others resigned to the team's long-term cap realities. Meanwhile, Patriots Nation is already imagining number 90 wreaking havoc in Foxborough. Whether it's smoke or fire, one thing is clear. TJ Watt to the Patriots is the rumor nobody saw coming. And now, nobody can stop talking about. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.